Hey everyone, Rob here. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today I want to talk about a subject that has been brought up quite a bit lately from clients. Why is platinum so low? It's so cheap right now relative to gold. It used to be worth more than gold. What's going on with platinum? You know, all my exclusive credit cards and all the exclusive memberships, they're all labeled platinum. Why is the exclusive metal so cheap relative to gold? And is it a good investment? Now, my stance on platinum is yes, it absolutely deserves a place in your metals portfolio. We sell quite a bit of platinum through Mineral Exchange, and I always advise my clients to have a little bit of platinum in their portfolio. Now, am I saying to bet the house on platinum? No. And again, everything in this video is just financial education of my opinion. This is not financial advice. This is what I do with my money and what I advise clients to do with their money. But this is my opinion. I have to say that disclaimer. But I do personally think platinum deserves a place in your metals portfolios to the tune of 10 to 15% of the portfolio. If you want to be a little bit more risky, maybe a bit more. I'm going to go into my reasons why I think platinum is a logical place to park some money and why it is a good investment. Now, because I think this way, I disagree with Mike Maloney, who's someone I very much so respect in the metals community. If you know precious metals, odds are you've seen one of his videos. He's a well-known gold and silver bull, and he makes pretty much many of the same points that I make, except I differ when it comes to the other metals groups, specifically platinum. So I'm going to show a clip that I disagree with from Mike Maloney and my rebuttal towards that in just a moment here. But before then, I want to go over what I have in front of me. This is 33 ounces of platinum in front of me. So first thing is this, we got a 10 ounce Credit Suisse bar. And something I want to talk about is when you hold platinum for the first time in your hands, you just immediately know this is a unique metal. It's not often that you, or never, when you hold a metal that's more dense than gold. First time you hold gold, you're like, whoa, that's heavy. But when you hold platinum, it's even more heavy than that. It's even more dense. So when you feel it, you just go, wow, there's a lot of weight there in that little 10 ounce bar. Every time I hold a 10 ounce platinum bar, if you put 10 ounces of any other metal in my hand, I would immediately know which one was the platinum, just because I've seen so much of it, and it's impossible to make a metal that's the same. It's actually 6 times more dense than diamond platinum. Extremely dense metal. Here's an Engelhard 10 ounce bar of platinum. And same thing, when you hold it in your hand, it's just a unique feel to it. Now, the other thing I wanted to talk about is when we're talking 1 ounce platinum bars, take a look at that. This is a 1 ounce platinum bar. Look at how thin it is, right? Extremely, like paper thin, these platinum bars. I'm going to show you a picture of a fake platinum bar that we had come into the office. And I open up this box and we bought 25 ounces of platinum. And there's these Pamp Suisses, and I open the box and I look down and I go, oh, look, one of them's fake. I can't do that with gold yet. You know, some of them are a little bit more thick and I can spot it just with my eyes most of the time. But sometimes these tungsten-filled gold bars, I can't just blatantly see it like I can with a platinum bar. Anyone that's a gold and silver dealer will tell you the same thing. When you have platinum bars, you can just tell which ones are real and which ones aren't by just eyeballing it. Obviously, you test everything, but specifically with platinum, it's just very obvious when you have a real platinum bar versus a fake platinum bar. So here's the picture of that fake. As you can see, that bar is just blatantly obvious. Okay, one of them's fake. So why is that? If you have a 1 ounce platinum bar and it's exactly weighing an ounce, it's going to look like that. It's going to be paper thin. If you have an ounce of any other metal, it's going to be too thick because none of these metals are as dense as platinum. So it makes it a very good metal when it comes to being able to just see it without having to test it as just the general public. If you're going to take a 1 ounce platinum bar in and you've seen enough 1 ounce platinum, odds are you can tell it's real just by eyeballing it and weighing it out on your scale. Now, I don't recommend that, obviously test everything, but I think you get the point. If it did match the thinness of this platinum bar, all you would have to do was put it on a scale and it wouldn't weigh an ounce because it would be too light. In order for it to be this thin and be 1 ounce, it has to be platinum. That's a very unique trait, and I think that's very overlooked, and I hope that helps bring a little bit of awareness to how unique platinum is this density and the ability to be so thin. Also, when you're testing it, because it's so thin, an XRF gun penetrates all the way through. It's very easy to test, whereas gold can be too thick. And you can actually, I've seen some of these tungsten filled bars that are very thick plated gold that actually pass some of the verifiers. Now, they won't pass our XRF gun, but it will pass some of the lower end $1,000 verifiers, which is a very scary thing. Platinum is not able to, you're not able to fake platinum because it would be so thin, it penetrates all the way through. So that's the first unique trait, is it is very hard to fake platinum. I would make the argument that it's impossible. After you've seen enough of it, it's impossible to fake platinum. So with that being said, I want to go over this clip from Mike Maloney and let me know what you think here. And then I will rebuttal against this video and show my points that I think he's missing out on there. So let's take a look at that clip.
People always ask me, what do you think of platinum? The world it's never been money, it's not money now, and it's never going to be money. If the dollar has a crisis, the world is not going to rush into platinum. They're going to rush into gold and silver.
Okay, so if you agree with Mike Maloney, please leave a comment down below on why you agree with him. If you disagree, like I do, please maybe state some points that I miss out on in my rebuttal here. Would love to hear your point of view. I respond to all the comments on this page, so drop a comment down below. Also, if you agree with me, please smash that like button. I know people are going to be like, oh, he said it again. He said smash the like button. I can't believe it. He's selling out, this guy. But if you smash the like button, it helps with the YouTube algorithm and it brings this video higher up and it brings more awareness to the page. So yes, I reminded it again. If you haven't clicked subscribe, click that subscribe button. I hope that this page continues to provide you value and makes it a worthwhile subscription. So why do I disagree with Mike Maloney? His main argument here in this clip is gold has been money forever. Platinum has never been money.
Gold and silver have been the predominant medium of exchange for 5,000 years. They became money in Lydia about 680 BC when they were minted into coins of equal weight.
Now, first let me preface this by saying I have a lot of respect for Mike Maloney and I think he is a very smart individual. I agree with most of the things he says. This, I specifically think, is an irrational argument. It doesn't make very much sense to say platinum hasn't been money where gold has been money forever, because platinum wasn't even able to be refined until 200 years ago. I mean, if you're talking about gold being money in Egyptian times, Egyptians weren't able to make platinum to 995 pure. So you can't really make the argument that platinum has never been money when platinum wasn't able to be created. Now, platinum actually derives from a Spanish term, and it derives basically from platina, which means little silver. The reason they called it little silver is because it was just a nuisance. It's like, what is this stuff? You know, we can't get it out of our gold. We can't refine it down to purity. We can't melt it down because it has an over 3,000 degree melting point. It's a very unique metal. It has a lot of unique traits to it. So it was just kind of a nuisance that they didn't know what to do with this stuff. But nowadays, you know, in the early 1800s, they were able to refine it down to pure platinum and realize, okay, we have another noble metal here, and this is a very unique metal that has a lot of purpose. So it got put into catalytic converters. It's basically still to this day, I think there's going to be more things that come out that require a metal that is so unique. You know, this over 3,000 degree melting temperature, 6 times more dense than diamond. It just has a very unique skill set, platinum. But back to the point, gold has been considered money forever because it has those traits. You know, if you're a gold stacker, you know that gold is money because it's fungible, it's divisible, and it is non-corrosive. The key point of gold or any metal money is the fact that it's a noble metal, which means it doesn't oxidize. It doesn't corrode over time. If you have a kilo of gold and you throw it in an Egyptian pyramid, today in 2020, it will weigh a kilo and it won't corrode. So it has that very unique skill set, which is why we've always considered it money, which is ironic because pieces of paper just, you know, rip up, they get dirty. So it doesn't really make sense, the current system. But back to the point. If these are all the traits of gold and why we consider gold money, are we forgetting that platinum holds every single one of these traits? It is divisible. Here's a 1 ounce bar. Here's a 10 ounce bar. It's a divisible metal. It is extremely non-corrosive. How non-corrosive? Actually, the standard issue of a kilogram back in the late 1800s was made by Johnson Matthey out of platinum. Why did they choose platinum to be the standard issue for a kilogram and disperse over 40 of them around to all the different countries to tell them this is what we consider a kilogram? They made it out of platinum because they knew it would withstand the test of time, and it's an extremely dense, strong metal. Platinum holds all these traits. Now, what's the key difference? $14 times more gold is mined every year than platinum. And now with this pandemic, platinum is going to become harder and harder to come across because they're just not able to transport it around anymore. It's mainly mined, over 80% of it is mined in Africa. The other 10% is in Russia, and the rest of it sprinkled around South America and I believe a little bit in Canada. But mainly the majority of it is from Africa and Russia. So platinum is just a very rare metal. It's found very deep in the Earth's crust, and it takes a lot of work to make platinum. So that's why platinum has always been considered the rich man's gold. That's why all these credit cards have said, oh, platinum is the exclusive membership, because it's the exclusive metal. I still believe to this day that platinum deserves that line of saying this is the rich man's gold. So when Mike Maloney says it doesn't have any monetary value, it can't be used for money, well, the thing is, it can. It has all the same traits as gold. It's just far more rare, which sounds like a good investment when we're talking about things being finite and there being limited amounts of it. It has all the traits. It's extremely non-corrosive, more non-corrosive than gold, actually, more dense than gold. It has those same traits. The only difference is there's a lot less of it. So gold obviously has a place, and it will always have a place. And I'm an extreme gold bull and a silver bull, and I'm a big fan of it. But I think that's why I got these poker chips out here. When you're at a casino, they give you, chips in different colors that represent different money. Usually a red one is like a 5, that's like a $5. And then you got a green one, and that's usually like, 25 or 50. And then you have the blacks that are usually like 100, Now, why would I bring poker chips out? Because red is like silver. It's 100 to 1. There's 100 times more silver than there is platinum. So red would be silver. Green to me would be gold because there's 10 to 1. There's 10 times more gold than there is platinum. The black chip, which I'm talking about if this was like money in the safe, the black chip would be platinum because it's the rarest metal. So the rarest of these three. Actually, rhodium's a little bit more rare than platinum, but platinum just has these unique traits that I find to be heavily undervalued. So I would consider still platinum the rich man's gold. I would consider it to be the black chip. So that's why I brought these poker chips out here, and to remind myself to bring up that point. I do think platinum is very unique. I do think it has all the same traits as gold, and it should still be in your metals portfolio. It's like the middle child of the precious metals trade. You know, it's like it has crazy potential, but nobody's really looking at it for some reason. The other point that I have to make is gold only has 11% industrial use. So gold is mainly used as money. It's specifically stored as money. The only thing it's really used for is jewelry, some electronics, and a small amount of industrial uses. Now that might grow over time, but as will platinum. As we get more and more technologically diverse, we're going to be looking at metals that have a 3,000 plus degree melting point, extreme density. There's something that is going to be, that platinum is going to be utilized for in the future, more so than just catalytic converters, in my personal opinion. We might not just know it. We might not know it just yet, but I think in the future, a noble metal with this skill set might be needed. So what's the point? With platinum, we're seeing a metal that basically has everything going for it, but nobody is really giving it the respect that it deserves. Nobody is looking at platinum like they do gold. Now, gold is sitting at near all-time highs, and platinum is extremely low from its all-time highs. It used to be a lot more than gold, and I think that it deserved to be worth more than gold. Platinum, whereas gold only has 11% industrial purpose, platinum has 90% plus industrial purposes. Most of the platinum that is mined is used in industrial purposes. The investment side of platinum, unlike gold, is not utilized at all. So what happens when people start actually sucking up the platinum and realizing that, hey, all the black chips are actually undervalued right now? Why are they selling the black chips at the casino for $5 when they should be, you know, a lot more than that? What's going on here? When that starts happening, when the platinum starts getting sucked up, we're going to see a situation where platinum might return to being worth more than gold. And in my personal opinion, I think it's deservedly so. Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe I have a little bit of a love for platinum when other people don't. But sometimes it pays to be a contrarian. Sometimes it pays to see a different perspective. And again, I really respect Mike Maloney, but I think that platinum is something you should have in your metals portfolio. We sell quite a bit of it through Mineral Exchange on our email list. So I personally am a big fan of platinum. I think that you should have a bit in your metals portfolio. Like I said, should you bet the house? No. Should you bet 10 to 20% range into platinum of your metals portfolio? Yes, I think it absolutely deserves a place in your metals portfolio. I think you should be gold heavy, a little bit more silver. If I was going to perfectly balance a metals portfolio, I would say majority silver, next up gold, next up platinum, and then sprinkle in a little bit of palladium and rhodium on the other end. It's like the insurance play. It's like the Bitcoin of metals. It can really blow up to the upside, and you'd be really bummed out if you didn't have any in your portfolio. Whereas if gold and silver, it will continue to go up. It will be continued to be seen as the main noble metals and the main money of the metals community. But you'll be feeling left out if platinum decides to blow up to the upside, which I think all of the traits are there. I hope this video helped you in some way. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you click that bell after subscribing, you will be notified of all future videos. Thank you so much for being here, and leave a comment down below on your opinion, because I love to read the comments and respond to all the comments. That's how we all learn in the community together. There might be a few points that I missed out on here on platinum. Maybe some people know of the more uses going on into the future. You know, I've heard some rumors about solar panels, all different kinds of stuff. So there is a lot more research to be done with platinum. I think it's a great place to park some of your money. Thanks again for watching. See you at the next video. Signing out.